I'm most looking forward to just the chance to develop. I mean, we got a very young group that we hope to get to build and move forward with this year. So last year was such a unique year with COVID and with everything else going on, and then we kind of had to beg a few girls who were older who had never really played before to come out. So this year we got a young group who we think will be around for a while. So it's a good opportunity to really start building to the future, because I mean we're building from scratch. So this is an opportunity to build and then actually have these girls come back next year. So that's what I'm most excited about is that opportunity to truly build. Well, of course, we haven't had a chance to do much, so we won't know a whole lot till Monday when we actually get girls officially out and find out who we got and those types of things. But it's gonna be very challenging to be able to build with a group of girls who really haven't played basketball, especially at this level. But a lot of them are not going to have played it at all. So we're going to have to teach them the game and things like that as well. But the nice thing is we had a group of girls last year who were in the same boat, and so we came in losing games by, I think we lost our first 2 games last year by a total of 70 points, by an average of 70 points, I should say. We lost by like 60 and 70 something to Sequoia and Meg. So that's how we started the year last year. So it was a rough start, but the good news is TAYA and Madison Wade, our other freshmen last year, got to go through that, and they started the majority of the season. So they're coming in this year with that under their belts, and so they can have a chance to lead this group a little bit through that. We got a couple seniors who we're hoping may end up, they're multi-sport athletes. We're hoping maybe they can come back and help us weather that storm a little bit. But the other part of it is we went through this last year. We saw how these girls, how to build and take a group of girls, and TAYA and Madison a part of that. We went from not knowing anything about basketball to being able to be competitive and then end up stealing a spot in the region, from girls who probably had no business being there. So we know how that works now. So if we have to go back and do it again this year, then we'll go back and we'll do it again. The district looks a little bit different, but we'll do what we have to do and see if we can compete there by the time we get to tournament time. I believe that we have to get better every day. That's the most important thing for us, especially with a young team, especially with a group that, again, we're teaching basketball a lot from scratch. We've got to focus on getting better every day. And so if we can do that, then hopefully by the time when it counts, when we get to tournament time, then we know we're going to be in good shape and be able to compete. That's the most important thing, is being able to compete when it comes February.
I'm probably most excited to see how much we grow as a team, because last year we grew so much, from the beginning, getting blown out, and then to almost beating some teams we could never even compete with. So I'm excited to see that. Well, I was starting point guard, so I really struggled with ball handling and turnovers, and I just worked a lot on it and continued to grow and get better at it. Probably it's going to be more challenging since we're such a young group, and I think we're all going to have to step up and just continue to get better. A hamburger, just grilled at home.
We're going to go with Meals from Freshly. They're a company who we would love to sponsor our brand new board. That would be awesome. I'm a little stitious, but not superstitious. There's your office quote for the day. I would say when it comes to certain things, I can be very superstitious. The things like if we're going to do something in practice and it works, then we're going to do that same thing on a regular basis. And we're going to wear the same jerseys. If we win for several games, if we put on the gray jerseys last year, we're going to win in the gray jerseys, and so we bring them out for the games where we better win. Those kind of things. So.
A little bit. Every time that before the game, I know I have to I can't miss a shot before I start off the game. And
oh wow. There's a shooting drill that I really like watching them do, mainly because it reminds me, it was my favorite drill when I was in high school. And so when we run it with them, it's one of my favorites just to see them do it, mainly because it brings back memories. It helps them. There's no doubt it helps them, but it brings back memories from when I was playing and when I was in their shoes and going through that. So it's a shooting drill that we used to do in high school.
I really like this shooting drill because it's fun to see how much you improve and how because your numbers go up so much, and it just really helps your shooting a lot. Probably like hip hop or something like that.
Oh, this is where I'm going to be really lame and say Southern gospel. Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's called Vampire Diaries. It's really good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Yeah, it's really good.
We are right now. I guess we're going back through The Office again. I've seen it 47 times, but it is the one that where I'm watching back through. When I'm not watching sports, that's pretty much what's on at this point. So.
Having a season last year with COVID, getting going and then having to stop and then pick back up in January. So just getting to actually have a full season with fans and the whole interaction part of the sport, because with it being such an intimate sport with fans down here close, it's nice to actually, I'm looking forward to having that feel back. I think we've really developed a culture of just bringing the fight, just coming in, night out, getting the very best that we've got. We're not going to lay down. We're going to keep coming at you. I think the next step, this group's interesting. This is one of the higher basketball IQ groups I've had. They know how to read and react. They know how to play offense, so to say. You know, not running offense, but play offense. So the next step with these guys is getting them in here extra, getting the extra shots up, the little bit of extra that you got to have to advance to where we want to advance to. You know, like I said earlier, I don't think we're the most athletic team. Now, we're athletic, but I think what we do as far as being able to read, react, know how each other, but we had a great summer. They got a great feel for each other. But them understanding that it may not be your night that night, it may be somebody else's night. They don't have to be the stud on any given night. We might have one guy fill it up one night, and the next night someone else fills it up. So just understanding that we truly have a team, and we've got savvy guards, and I think that's our strength is the depth of the guard position, from the upperclassmen to some of the underclassmen. I'll be very interested to see him get back. I know he's excited to get back. That kid was special for us his freshman and sophomore year, played a lot of minutes as an underclassman, wound up winning district and region player as a sophomore, and then we didn't have him last year with the ACL tear and the Loudon game. So we're anxious. I know he's anxious. You know, Reco, even at 75%, is a special kid. So we're excited to be able to get him back for sure. Continue to grow together as a team. You know, like I said, we didn't get that last year. We got that 2-month abbreviated season, so we really never got that true feel for each other. It's been unique to watch these guys in open gym and conditioning. The past 2 weeks in open gym have been way different and way better than they were the first 4 weeks. So just watching them continue to grow together. I mean, always we can say, want to win a district championship. I'm not going to lie, we want some hardware. I mean, I'd be lying if I sat up here and said all this sweet stuff, but we do. We want some hardware. We think we've worked hard enough to earn the hardware. So let's see, you know, let's put it to the test during the season.
I think pretty much what Coach said, just the fact that, you know, we're getting to play basketball again, and it's the first time in about a year that people are going to be back, and we're really getting a full normal year again, because you miss out on a lot when fans aren't here, and just missing season in general like we did last year. So it's just exciting to have especially because it's our senior year for a lot of us, so a lot of people got to miss that, so I'm glad we're back for our senior year.
Same thing he said. I'm just excited to play basketball. You know, last year with everything going on with COVID, I didn't really get the experience with that being my first year here at Red Bank, everything being virtual. So it'll be great to be back in the court, back in the gym with a lot of fans that support us and just having a senior experience.
I think this year it's mainly just making everyone around me better. For me personally, had an issue with turnovers in the summer and a little bit last year, but it all comes with making everyone around me better. I think I can pretty much, you know, score anytime I want to if I want to, but that's not how you win games or anything. So mainly making everyone else on the team better.
My aggressiveness and my leadership. Last year you could say I was a little timid, but going into the summer and the open gym, I really worked on being more aggressive, looking for the open man, attacking, getting downhill, and just trying to make a play.
I think we're really gritty and scrappy. Just defensively mainly. I think we have a really talented team offensively, and our whole culture and pretty much everything we're going to base on is going to be defense, because we will be able to score whenever we want to, but our season will be determined by how we play defense. So I think we're really building a really just scrappy and mentally tough defensive team.
I mean, I can always say I want to win, district, region, but really I just want to have a fun year. I do want to win. Winning is the most fun thing on this earth. But, just growing with these guys and really getting to know them and love them like a teammate and a brother.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Steak and Shake patty melt.
Sushi from Rice Box.
Not really. If I'm not playing good, I might change my shoes or something, but that doesn't really happen a lot.
Just praying. Pray every day, and hopefully it brings some success to me.
I don't, if we win the night before or the previous game, I usually throw on that same pair of socks, and I'll wear that same pair of socks until we lose. I mean, that's a little superstition there with it. Sometimes they're washed, sometimes you don't got time to do that. I'd say speed drill. Yeah, speed drill for sure. Speed drill is a full court layup drill where you've got to make 27 in 2 minutes. And it's constant.
Rap music.
I'm a blues guy. I love a good blues guitar. I'm a big guitar soloist type guy, so I like the blues. A little some B.B. King, some Freddie King. No, I don't play the guitar. I'm not that talented. I don't have the time to learn to play the guitar. I think I'd get too impatient with it. I'm not a patient person. Ooh, nacho cheese for sure. The OG.
Yeah, definitely nacho cheese. Yeah.
If you don't say Cool Ranch, you're just wrong. You're just wrong.
That's so weird. That's such a weird answer.